Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hut, where we talk about Mets prospects. We actually got major Mets prospect news. If you don't know, I did a video on the baseball hut a little while ago, and we got major news, and that's the Mets are promoting several of their prospects from AA to AAA, and in promotion also from Single A Brooklyn to Binghamton. But before we get into this video, of course, hit the subscribe button. And of course, this is a channel all for Mets prospects for the most part. And but there's a lot going on with the Mets. Obviously, that's struggling horrendously. They're playing terrible. And hopefully these promotions and possibly someone getting promoted to the big league club at the end of this season will push this team to the point where they can come back and get to postseason. So here's the major news to this video, and that's Tong, Carson Benge, among several top Mets prospects promoted. This is from Mets Morose. Sunday evening, the New York Mets made the decision to promote several of the organization's top prospects from AA Binghamton to AAA Syracuse. First report by Daniel Wexler, New York is promoting infielder outfielder Jeff Williams. He's Mets' #1 prospect. Carson Benge, some lists have him as the #2 prospect, #3 prospect. Right-handed pitcher Jonah Tong was considered the Mets' best pitching prospect, and he's considered like the #2 prospect, #3 prospect. And first baseman outfielder Ryan Clifford to Syracuse, and Clifford is like a 6th best prospect, 7th best prospect. Lone pitcher of the group, right-handed starter Jonah Tong turned in another terrific outing on Sunday, tossing 5 innings, allowing only 3 hits and 1 run. Did not walk any and struck out 8. He has the most strikeouts in minor league baseball of any minor league pitcher. He also has an ERA of 1.59. Don't know if the Mets are going to call him up, promote him to AAA, but we'll see. Benge is having a terrific season in his own right and receiving another promotion to being sent from High A Brooklyn to AA Binghamton. Keep in mind, he played on a big program last year and the last several years in Oklahoma. So he is somebody you should keep an eye on. Jeff Williams also is the Mets' best prospect. He had a bad year last year. He was injured last year. He had a very good bounce-back year. He's still the Mets' #1 prospect. Some Mets prospects took a step back because of injuries. He did not. And then, of course, Ryan Clifford, who's the Mets' best power hitter in the system. And he also got promoted to AAA. I'm surprised they called him up. I thought they'd wait a few more weeks on him. But he's had a big year. He's got 24 home runs. I had said in other videos that he would be the first Met to ever hit 30 home runs in the minor leagues. That's not true. Darryl Strawberry did that in 1982 when he won the Texas League MVP playing for the Jacksonville Mets. Or the Jackson Mets, excuse me. And then the final promotion, actually there's a whole bunch. Wow. There's even more here, which hasn't been reported. A.J. Yoon, which I talked about in the other video, he's been promoted from Brooklyn to Binghamton. He leads all Met prospects, Met minor leaguers, and stolen bases. And then we have Brendan Gertzen and Saul Garcia all headed for High A Brooklyn to AA Binghamton. So that's interesting that those guys got called in here. Also earlier today, Trace Wilhoit was also promoted today, and he's an undrafted free agent, undrafted player, and he's going from St. Lucie to Brooklyn. So there's going to be more moves now because with all the moves the Mets made in the minor leagues, you're going to see a domino effect at the major league level. The Mets need a lot of help right now, and hopefully they can do that with Brandon Sproat and of course Nolan McLean, who pitched today, and he was on a pitch count. After 74 pitches, he was out of the game in Syracuse. So keep an eye on them, those two in particular, Sprout and, of course, McLean getting promotions to Citi Field. Now, here's the Mets minor league recap. Brazelbon struggles and third appearance for Syracuse. May we never see that journeyman again. Why they sent him down to stretch him out of here? But that. New York Mets sent down right-handed reliever Warsker Brazelbon in hopes of stretching him out for a return to the major leagues at some point down the stretch. I've had enough of him. We don't want him back. Get him out of here. Major culprit in the Mets struggles. Major culprit. Let me go on and just move on. I mean, let's see what Syracuse did tonight. They lost to Charlotte, 12-6. Let's see what Brazelbon did in this game. He pitched an inning, gave up 6 hits, 7 earned runs, No walks, 1 strikeout. He sucks. He sucks. That's terrible. Why do you want him back? Why are the Mets killing themselves over this journeyman? Get him the hell out of here. Boy, oh boy. And on the flip side, some good news. 24-year-old Dylan Ross continues his strong season. Ross, a 13th round pick in 2024. He's pitched across 3 levels in 2025 and has over an overall ERA of 2.06 over 38 and 3rd innings. Total to go long for a staggering 63 strikeouts. An opponent batting average 172. Well, why isn't he here? Why do we need Ryan Stanek here? You know, we don't need Brazilban. We don't need Stanek. Get him the hell out of here and bring this kid up. Let's move on, shall we? The Binghamton Roma Ponies lost 3-2. Nick Morabito went 3 for 4 for a stolen base. Kevin Parada went 2 for 3 of a home run. Carson Benge, playing left field, went 1 for 5 in his last final game in AA. The resurgent Kevin Parada hit his 9th home run of the season. Parada owns an OPS of 1167 in August after marks of 977 in June and 752 in July. His first 2 months of the season, he posted marks of 418 and 684 in April and May, respectively. I don't know where he doesn't have any prospects stats anymore, unfortunately. But I do think he will be in the major leagues. I think so. I spent a lot of money on him. Jack Wenninger pitched for the Roma Ponies, went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Right-handed pitcher Ben Simon, 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. Wenninger continued his breakout season on Saturday. The former 6th-round pick posted 5 innings of 1-hit ball. Through 106 and 1/3 innings this season, he has an ERA of 2.79. So he's getting close to being shut down. Also on Saturday, right-handed reliever Ben Simon continued his up under the radar season. The 5'11" Princeton, New Jersey native posted 2 innings of scoreless ball to begin his AA career after owning a 3.86 ERA across 37 and 1/3 innings at the high A level prior to an August 4th promotion. Here is the St. Lucie club. They were shut out 6-0 to the Hudson Valley Renegades. A.J. Ewing in his final game, or maybe next to final game, in Brooklyn, went 0 for 2, 2 walks. Very good player. Brendan Gerchen, also in his final start in AA in Brooklyn, pitched a third and 1 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs earned, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. But he's been promoted. Let's see what we're doing here. St. Lucie. The St. Lucie Mets defeated the Tampa Tarpons 8-6. This is all action from Saturday, by the way. Trey Schneider went 2 for 5. Diverson Gutierrez went 2 for 5. Right-handed pitcher Omar Victorino pitched 3 1/3 innings, gave a 5 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Lovely. St. Lucie played a second game. They defeated again the Tampa Tarpons 5-2. Randy Guzman went 2 for 4 in his hot hitting. A double and 2 RBIs. Mitch Voigt, the Mets' #1 pick from this year, went 1 for 3. On the pitching side, Irvin Cotto pitched 5 innings. Despite only working 5 innings, the 21-year-old Irvin Cotto struck out 8 and allowing only 2 runs, though 80 career professional innings over 3 seasons. He has an ERA 3.71. And finally, Elian Pena, what's he up to? Reached base twice more on Saturday, including a double. He is now slashing, get this, 565, 630 on base percentage, 870 slugging percentage for 1,500, oh my God, OPS in August. After posting only an 856 OPS in July. Pena did lead the game in the 5th inning for an unknown reason. Well, he is 17 years old. I could take them out for any reason. Maybe he's been promoted. Maybe the Mets will promote him to the Florida Complex League. I think this season's over, if I remember right. This season might be over at this point. They play early in the season. But big news here at the Baseball Hut. And we talked a lot about the Mets on the big channel. But the Mets have promoted several players from AA to AAA. Jet Williams, Carson Benge, Jonathan, and Ryan Clifford. And, of course, they promoted A.J. Ewing to from Brooklyn to AA Binghamton. That means, at least in AAA, the Mets have 6 of their best prospects in AAA, and they're one step closer to the majors. I expect promotions. If this Mets team doesn't start moving, they're going to start pulling the plug. Start pulling some levers here and start getting very aggressive down the stretch. This team cannot fail. This team has to win a playoff spot. They cannot lose. Mets are going to do everything they can to get this team over the hump. If it means sitting a veteran, fine. If Brandon Nimmo can't swing, can't make contact, put Carson Benge in left field. If we have no production at second base, put Jet Williams there. Simple as that. All right, you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.